Alright, good evening everybody. It's still August the 1st. It's almost 8:45. Um, Look, I'm like everybody else. I'm so frustrated with the way that all this bribes and Trump covering up, you know, for being on the Epstein files. And now I understand that he's got Ghislaine Maxwell in a cushy prison, almost like a hotel. Um, as a woman, like I say, it's disgusting what she's done. I'm gonna tell you what. It's people like them, her and Jeffrey Epstein and Trump, and all of those types, that they took advantage. It took advantage of the vulnerability of people, of young girls, they took advantage of how a lot of them were brought up. They took advantage of their um, misfortunes. And, you know, any, any one of us could have been in those girls' situations. And it's really, really difficult, you know, to understand that the one that had committed suicide earlier this year, it's because she, I'm sure, felt like a big slap in the face when Trump got elected again. It's almost a guarantee, and I know a lot of people, they're like, well, duh. I don't want to, you know, be one of those that just states the obvious. But I'm trying to appeal to the, hopefully, if I have any MAGAs listening to me, what has happened to those girls could have happened to your sister, your daughters, your granddaughters. And a lot of these men that took advantage, they themselves would have been mad if their granddaughters, as a lot of them were of that age, and their daughters were to have been in that situation. But yet, because they were others in their minds, this is the kind of thing that gets to me. And it's just like what I say, people need to pay attention. People need to realize what is actually happening. And from what I understand, just because Trump's name is on it, there's a whole range of high-powered people on there that, from what I understand, it would blow the sky wide open. And people that would never have thought to have been on there were on there. People that we had trusted, people that we had admired, people we respected. But it's like, well, you gotta be careful what you wish for. What is happening now is a result of what those people had wished for. Like my roommate said, and I don't take a lot of what he says, but as far as politically, we agree. This has been going on for years and years, decades, and this is why they got away with what they got away with so long. This is worldwide. Of course it's worldwide. I'm just flabbergasted that so many people are just like, well, what are you gonna do about it if you don't stand for something? If you don't have an anger for what happened to those girls, you don't feel pain for those girls. You have no heart. You stand for nothing. Just like what's going on in Gaza. I'm going to put it this way. I've been a Democrat all my life. And like I say, proudly. But a lot of those Democrats that's in office had taken money from AIPAC. And they have kept on giving Bibi, Benjamin, Yahoo, the big Yahoo, money and weapons to kill innocent women and children and men, leaders of their families, and gotten away with it. Like I say, I'm not here to be popular. I'm only here because I desire for people to wake up. I understand that life has challenges, but when people that are heads of states, presidents, people that are in leadership, churches, use and abuse their power to benefit themselves and the people that they want to benefit, and you don't get angry about it, you don't speak out about it, you don't have a heart. Your soul is like whitewashed tombs. So you go on like it's all normal until it happens to you. This is why I don't have any money, because I know, and I think God knows. It's my faith, and I would not put up with, would use my money to do something. And I'm so glad to hear so many people speaking out, and getting angry, because it shows that there are so many that have heart, that despite them calling themselves atheist or whatever, we grew up believing that we're supposed to be a certain way, but yet so many people that we were taught from, people that we're supposed to listen to, have squashed the very essence of what being a Christian is. So many of us, we just say, instead of saying we're Christians, our faith. And it's not the way that we were brought up. We have deconstructed and reconstructed. And a lot of atheists, they live as we have believed and try to emulate. So, to all of you that speak out, thank you. To all of you that are fighting for the right and the righteous, and getting angry, and keeping everybody that is willing to hear and willing to see the truth. Thank you. As always, I love y'all. And it's gonna be a lot harder before it gets easier. It's a long ways. And so either we're gonna get prepared and join it, or we're just gonna be lost. Alright, you guys take care. Love y'all. God bless you. As always, stay kind. Stay graceful, especially to yourself. Stay true.